Hello viewers and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gideon Atumensa, an agro-world farmer from Ghana, Africa. Today is another exciting episode of agro-world and I will take you through rubber plantation. I'm here with Mr. David Wobel. He is the project manager. He will take us through, show us how they start the palm plantation, the rubber plantation, and how they do the harvesting. So he will explain everything to us. We are here in the western region of Ghana in a place called Dabuase in the Dabuase district. But before we start this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you want to support or sponsor any of our programs, call the number or WhatsApp the number on the screen. Welcome, Mr. David.
Thank you, sir.
So as you can see all this plantation, how do we go by it? Is it by seeds or a part of that plant?
Okay. First of all, I thank you very much. And for this project, we go by the seed
Okay,
and we nest the seed to get the seedling.
okay,
And when you get to a certain stage, we bud. When you take the bud wood and you bud the rubber, then we take it to the field that is just around you, or you have the land that you want to plant the rubber. Then we transfer the seedling to that field. Then we start making holes by the distance,
oh, okay.
3 meter by 6 meter intervals. Then we start maintaining it to it reach this stage.
Okay. So first of all, you search for your seed, you raise seedlings,
Okay.
and you have another technique like budding.
Yes.
So you do the budding finish, then you transfer it to the
The
field.
field, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So they use seedlings for rubber plantation. They also prepare seedlings, then they send it to the field for the cultivation. So what's the distance between this these trees? The distance for the planting?
Okay. The distance from one plant to another plant is 3 meter,
Oh, okay.
and the interrow is 6 meter.
So it's 6 meter by 3 meters. Oh, okay. Okay. So during the growing stage, do you do something else or you leave it till it grow?
As a farmer, we need a lot of maintenance. Sometimes you need to apply fertilizer, you need to weed, so that the farm will have its normal nutrients, so that the rubber tree also can take the nutrients in the land and it grows. So that at a certain stage that you want it to be harvested or to tap the rubber, you should able to get it. If you are not able to maintain the rubber field very well, the age that you want the rubber to be matured will also be late to you.
Okay. So do you apply fertilizer to the plant?
Sure, you do a lot.
How many times in a year?
Well, 2 times a year. Sometimes when the land is very good, we check the land, and if the land is very fertile, we just do once.
Oh, okay. So it depends the nutrients in the
The
soil.
nutrients in the soil.
Oh, okay. So how many years does it take
For
to be harvested?
sometimes, as a good management, from 5 years to 6 years, the tree must be very good to be harvested. I mean, to type the rubber, you must get 6 years to 7 years. If you didn't get that maturity, then it means your maintenance is not very well. If you apply good fertilizer, as when you check the land and the land is not very fertile to the plant, and you apply fertilizer as a normal thing to it, by 5 years to 6 years, you should be able to type.
Okay. So the year in between the planting and harvesting is maybe 5 years
to 7
6.
years.
Okay.
Later, by 7 years, you should be able to get big trees inside the farm. And when the tree is 50 centimeter, then it means it is ready for harvesting.
Okay, so let me come. That's the dimension you check
Yes,
before you start
yes.
harvesting. So if for the management that you are saying, if you are able to manage it better and maybe 4 years time and it's up to that dimension,
Oh, you are
can
you.
you start
Oh,
harvesting?
you are gone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I had a conversation with someone who gave me this idea to come to you to, n- get more information from you, then the person too can watch and know what is going on in this plantation. That's why I'm here. So, how many years does it take for the harvesting?
Um, for the plants, the lifespan for that plants can reach 60 to 70 years.
Starting from the harvesting time or
For
the planting time?
from planting to it's my stage that cannot live forever. A
Okay.
plant cannot live forever. It has a limit. But when you plant it to 7 years, you start harvesting or you tap. And from that 7 years going, you will be able to tap it maybe 50 to 60 years, then you still harvest the plant.
Oh, okay.
So if the management is good, sometimes it can reach you 70 years. Then still there is latest inside.
Harvesting throughout the year for 70 years.
It can be.
Wow. So is it lucrative? Is it profitable?
Sure, it's very, 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 very good for anybody that is listening to you can take impact of it
Okay.
because rubber has become one of
Maybe sector.
it's like it's very good
Okay, lucrative or
and
profitable.
important in our economical,
Okay, okay.
and the demand is very, very high.
Yeah, I remember they use for car type
Yeah,
production, our plastic rubbers we
yeah,
use
yeah,
nowadays. Yeah, even toothbrush,
yes.
they use rubber or the latex for the production. Yeah, so it
So
has.
because of that, the demand in market is good.
Okay,
So when you take part of it as your property, then your ancestors will be even grateful about
they
you.
will
Your
enjoy it. So,
ancestors, they will be proud of you.
so the plantation will become legacy for the
Even
family.
your ancestors, your ancestors will be proud of you because you take part of it. It's very,
Oh,
very
okay,
good.
okay.
Okay.
60 years, it's not easy. 60 years is not easy. Okay. So how do someone start a farm like this? If anyone who is watching us has gotten interest to, I mean, do something for his own, how do the person start? Does he supposed to reach somebody before, or the person him or herself can start it by own?
Oh, okay. It's a good question that I need to explain to public. Sometimes a company assists farmers, and we call it ad growers. And when the company is not assisting you with the materials, and you have somebody who has the knowledge, you want to take the person to help you to get such production, then you just consult that person, and the person will work for you gradually. Then you also become like what other people are doing.
Okay,
You buy the seedling if you are not having the seedlings.
the seeds.
If you are not having the seed, you can go and buy the seedlings. And let me explain this. When you have the seed, you will nurse it before you get the seedlings.
Okay,
But someone will not get time to do it, so you go and buy the seedlings
from
from
a
anybody,
farmer.
the company. You have a
Okay,
company that sells, and you have those who has the knowledge to bud. We call it budders.
Budders.
Yeah. So as I'm here speaking, I have a lot of budders. I have typers. That in any circumstances when you need the badder, then I can consult them. Then they will do it for you.
Okay.
So the budders will do it. Then you buy it. Then you send it to your farm. If not, and you want them to do it for you and you pay them, they will take the seedling, they will take the seed and they will nurse it. They will make any maintenance of it till it get time that they need to transport it to the field.
So, as being a farm manager, do you have workers who work for you?
Oh, really? Because my knowledge, I cannot hold it alone.
Okay.
And I'm here to help those who are interested in rubber farming, but they are in a remote places. They have the farm and they cannot go and do it because they are also working somewhere else. But they want to take the rubber as their business. So I train people, then I recommend them to, and I place them, then I go check around and see what they are doing is right so that the work also can grow.
Okay. So you have workers,
Sure,
and you also train people
sure,
to have the skills,
sure,
so that they can also get a work to do.
sure.
Okay. So if someone is from maybe if someone is from outside the country, the person can enroll this program or
Sure.
okay. So do you have charge for that
Yes, of course, because I give
registration?
certificates too.
Okay, after the program.
Yes,
And how many months does it take?
3 months.
Oh, okay. You train them free with free accommodation,
Yes, yes,
free feeding.
yes,
Okay. Then they register. After the 3 months, you give them certificate.
yes, of course.
Even if you have your own farm, you can go and start. Or if you have if the person wants to get employed by you, you can also get a job for the person.
Yes, of course.
That's great. So please, if you are watching him, he says he provides training to the farmers, whoever is interested. So if you want him to train you, you can take the number on the screen below and ask for more questions. What's the registration fee? How much is that?
300 Ghana.
300 Ghana cedis.
Affordable.
Okay. So when you send it to dollars, it's probably $25. $25. I think it's cheap. So if you are interested, you can come and join him. And you also learn something from him to get your skills and go and work for your own. Starting type now. So I beg, steady it careful if you want to try it somewhere. So why there's a line in between this?
This line is a demarcation. We call it panel marking.
Okay.
Such panel marking divide the tree into two parts,
Okay.
one side and another side.
Okay.
This side, we may call it panel A, and we
Okay.
call other side panel B. Because we don't want you to come here. Here is for another season or another year when you finish here.
Okay. So how many years will you consume all the panel A?
5 years, you have to go down.
Okay. So it's by 5 years.
Yes.
Okay. And another side,
Then
five
another
years.
side too. Yes.
So does the distance from here to down, does it reach 1 meter?
From here to here, you should be able to get 120 meters.
Oh, okay.
Then you make the mark.
1.2 meters. Oh,
Yes.
1.2
Yes.
meters. Okay.
So when you measure from here to 120, then you make your panels
Okay.
so that you start a new typer that doesn't know how to go about it will just cut across
Anyhow,
Yeah, that is why we make the line so that the person will know his
where
boundary.
to start,
Yeah,
where to end.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So only this side for 5 years, another side for 5 years,
Yes.
making 10 years. Wow. Oh, this is marvelous. Only this side to here, here to here for 5 years, and here to here for 5 years. Wow. Then you people are making money. Okay, so what is this? What is the name of the white substance?
Okay. This one is lace.
Lace.
Yeah, because it is the latest that has cognate to this.
Oh, okay.
When I take off this and I start a new type, the latest will come. You just see that the latest is coming.
Okay. So the latest is the white substance, or
Yes, this
coming from
yes,
the one we send it to the factory for the processing.
yes,
That becomes the rubber.
yes.
So the liquid in a liquid form that is called latex.
Latest, yes.
But when it become hard, how do you call it?
When it become hard in the cap, it's called lumps.
Lumps.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay, okay, okay. Continue.
So it's not good for you to take off this when you are not ready to type.
Which one?
The lace that you took off,
Okay,
you're supposed not to take it off
okay,
because it close the latest so that the tree also be very great. It will
okay.
not just come out till it die. It's like a blood flowing in your vein.
Yeah.
If the blood is flowing and it isn't
You
uh
don't stop it.
yes clothes, then
Okay.
it means your blood will come
You will
out.
lose all your
Yeah,
blood.
then you die.
Okay, okay. So the lace prevent the
Yes,
latest not from
yes,
coming
yes.
out. Okay,
So at some hours, exactly 6 hours, then you see it that is coming down. It will not come again.
okay,
So when you start tapping, later by 6 hours, then you see that it is not flowing again. That means the rubber want to rest so
okay,
that it will mature to become a great tree.
okay.
Yes.
So please, can you start the tapping? We want to watch how you tap and you get the latest.
Okay.
And
As
what
we
are the materials you use during the tapping for you to, I mean, store the water coming out in a cup? How do you do it?
okay, it's like this one. The panel is already marked, and as we made mention of certain lines here, when you are coming to type as a new typer like this, you know the line is already there. As we start it from here, from one end here, then you come here,
Okay,
and because the latest is flowing, you need material like this one, we call it cap, and you need material like this, we call it spat.
okay. Let's see.
This is spat.
Okay. What does it do?
It's like a tank that allow the latest to pass through so that it can end into the cap.
Okay.
So you just use the spat and place it here. You see that the cap that is getting down will start passing through here.
Okay, the latest.
Yes.
Okay.
So that this is your money. So
The money is the
this is the
latest.
money.
So that we don't joke with the
No,
latest.
no,
So
no, 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 no. You don't joke like this.
okay.
This money supposed to end here
In the cup.
in the cap. So you cannot hold it like this. You cannot just put it like this. It's a bad practice.
Okay.
So you take this one is this is hanger. This one is hanger.
Okay.
As it was already made. This is hanger, and this is the ring. So as we just talk about it, you do it in this way. As you are watching, you do it this way so that you can hang it around the tree.
Okay.
Then you tie it at the back like this.
Oh, okay.
Now this is very hard. Then you take your cap and place it like this. So that
Oh, okay.
this is the end. You don't joke with this latex.
So now you have placed the latex somewhere.
Now this is the cap that we want the latex to come inside. When I tap it first, this one, when we remove the lace from it, that is why the latex is flowing here.
Okay.
But when we tap it and the new ones are coming, they will end here.
Okay. So when you tap, it will flow plenty than this one. Oh,
Yes, of course.
okay.
And this one is your tapping knife.
Okay. So what is the name? Tapping knife.
Tapping knife.
Okay. You have terms power. Plenty. Tapping knife,
Tapping knife,
cap,
spat,
spat, cap, and
ring,
ring.
and then hanger.
Okay.
So as a trainee and a person that doesn't know how to go about it, and this is the line that you have to start from.
Okay.
You place your knife here. You don't want the knife to choke the cambion.
Where is the cambion?
There is a white, there's a bones here. The three bones is inside here. You
Okay.
call it cambion. You don't want this knife to kill it, so you don't do it this way.
Okay.
When you do this way, it will harm the tree.
Okay.
So you place it like a level, like this.
Okay. Okay.
So you go like this. You take the old one from it, the back, the old one in that line. You take it from it. Then you start moving. From line, you go, you go, you go. Then you end your line as I said. You don't pass by.
Oh, okay.
So that you see that the latest is coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. All is flowing in the cup. You can see.
Then you see that there is a substances inside.
Yeah.
As a management, you should be able to remove it.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, you see the latest coming. Yeah, it's dropping into the cup. Oh,
So
okay.
this one, as it is flowing, it will flow by 6 hours. Then it will start slowing down. It will slow down. The fastest of it will just reduce
Okay.
because you want rest. So
Okay.
that the veins inside here, there is a veins here that takes every water inside the soil into the
Tree.
tree.
Okay.
So as you cut that vein, it's like cutting yourself and the
Mm.
blood coming. So you need to stop something need to stop the blood so that you will not die. Likewise, the tree, about 6 hours later, you also stop flowing
Oh, okay.
naturally.
So it takes only 6 hours to flow.
Yeah, later by 6 hours, late,
Sir.
later by 6 hours, then the tree needed to rest.
Okay.
Naturally, then it will force as it's coming. Something is forcing, so that the latest will not come. By 6 hours later, then you go rest.
Okay.
Then you see that your cap will have more latest inside, so that you this is your money that you hold it, and then later on you send it to market.
So do you apply any chemical to it?
Yes, we have stimulant. That stimulant, we apply it 1 month intervals depending on the stage of the tree, because that chemicals allows the latex to flow.
Okay. So it boosts
Yeah,
the
the tree.
immune of the tree
Yes.
to work better. This is the latest. This is how it flows into the cup. And I will show you the lungs too. This is the lungs. Yeah, this is how it makes when it dries. And we can hold it.
Yes, you can hold it.
We can hold it. Then only few water will come out.
This is now ready for market.
Eh.
Yeah, it's ready for market.
Okay. So this is the lungs,
Yes.
as you can see. So it's now ready for market.
Yeah, it's ready for market. If there is a company around you and they need the rubber, you just send it. If you as a farmer, you want to just gather more so that you will send it, then you just keep it in your farm. Then you just go for another round when you tap the whole farm.
Okay.
3 days time, it will be solid like this. Then you come and take it again. Then you add it to the one that you have here. Then, if you think it is not enough for you, then you keep on till you get what you want. Then you send it to the market. If the little one you have, you need the money urgently, you send it to then you sell it. This is the seed. We nurse it to become a seedling like this. So this is the rubber seed. Then we
So if you haven't seen some before, this is rubber seed. This is how it is.
then when it germinates, it becomes like this. That is the seedling. So with this, that by 6 months time we do the budding. So by 6 months time, then it is mature for budding. Then we take the budwood, then we do that tiling. We call it budding. So we have a skillful people that have trained that they can do that. We call them badders, rubber badders. Then they do that. Then from there we cut it. Then we take it to the field as a stump. So we take that stump to the field, you make the hole, then you start planting as you have been seeing. So it is there that you can get such a big tree like this.
Okay.